5 romance short stories. Each short story is 100 words. Legacy. She moved his urn off the wooden box with the flying owl inlays. Ignoring the thin layer of dust, she opened the box like an archaeologist at a sarcophagus. His treasure box held a lifetime of memories, now ended. No one ever remembered the deceased, but historians and museums. With thin tips, she moved around the treasures until she found a stack of yellowed envelopes held by a red ribbon. As she sat on the near bed, her vision blurred from pooled tears. Blinking wildly, she thumbed through them as every written word flashed through her memory. Love in ink. Love's cost. She burst into the hospital room with beeping and blinking lights to find him lying under white and blue striped blankets with clear tubes down his throat and taped to his cheeks. No nurses, doctors, or family. She was all he had. At his bedside, she emptied all her questions, knowing no answers would come. The call about his accident terrified her. Why were you downtown? You were supposed to be at work, safe in your cubicle. Why did you jaywalk? Where were you going? Not until later, when receiving his belongings, she found crushed roses and pink glass shards. Are you enjoying the content? Please like this video and please subscribe to this channel. It'll help me out a lot and you'll be able to see new material. Phobia. Do it in person, not by text, his older brother advised, and like a fool, he followed it. Leaning against the wall, trying to look hot and valuable, he forced himself not to sweat or hyperventilate, chanting to himself, "She's just another person. It's just a silly question. Everyone has done this before." Over and again. She glided arm in arm with her BFF, but smiled at spotting him. One slow inhale and he grinned back. He mumbled, "Hey, Mom," cursing his tongue and brother. Praying she didn't hear, he slinked past them. She purposefully bumped his shoulder, saying, "Let's go out." Silence. I roll over, catching my breath and trying not to sweat too much. Now what? I pull the sheets over me for warmth and false modesty. She does the same. I never know what to say afterward. They like to snuggle, so I turn over to check her response. She rotates to her side and I read the go sign. Snuggling with my arm draped over her waist casually, I hold my bladder tight, not wanting to leave, to pee. What to say? I should say something. She's expecting something. I search movie examples but remain silent, holding it in. Value of art. He only went because Justin asked him to, and he owed him a lot. Standing in the corner with his red plastic cup, he hadn't sipped the cheap beer. The music was too loud and the strangers were too obnoxious. He watched the clock, waiting for the perfect exit. He was too old for this, not in age, but in soul. From the corner of his weary eye, he saw her. A brunette in a sundress based on Van Gogh, floated into the smell and noise, judging the scene through her round, wire-frame glasses tinted orange. His heart stopped.